Welcome to Unhinged, Unfiltered, Unscripted. And tonight, we are all of it, for sure. Have you ever wondered where holidays come from? I know, quoting Nightmare Before Christmas. Totally not something I would ever do. However, have you? Did you ever wonder where it all started? Where we got such crazy ideas about a big jolly man who comes down our chimneys once a year to give us gifts? Well, bear with me as I kind of give you some historical facts about where it all started, how it came here, and where we are today with it. So let's dive in, shall we? Santa Claus actually derives from a real person who is a wealthy saint, let's put it, in what is now modern day Turkey. His name was Saint Nicolaus. Then the Dutch had then taken that and shortened it to Sinterklaas, which, sounds like what we know as Santa Claus. And originally, he was a man who wore a three-pointed blue hat. He actually got his big red jolly look from the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And then he became very famous. He actually started a marketing scandal. When he came to America, obviously he was known for being a saint for delivering gifts to the poor and sick. Now, when he came to America, he became vastly popular in like late 1800s, 1900s. People were using him as a ploy in marketing to get people to come to their stores to buy stuff, knowing that people would want their pictures taken with him. So that's a pretty interesting thing. However, Christmas, as we all know, started eons ago as a pagan holiday, which I'm sure most of you already know. And it started with Yule festivals and Yule celebrations, which I'll talk a little bit on some things that we will do for the Yule solstice as well, but also with keeping in, the Christmas values and whatnot. But did you know that in 1659, 81, Christmas was actually outlawed in the United States, and anyone who was caught celebrating any of the festivities were fined up to 5 shillings. Now I'm going to quickly look up because I don't know what that was like in today's money. Give me once. Well, it would have been less than $1, but I mean, we're talking 1600s, so it's a lot of money. Also during the Prohibition era, you were not allowed to drink or partake in any sort of festivities that had any alcohol doing to it. But it was outlawed because I believe it was the Christians who said that it was not in the Bible, and also that Merry spirits were a sin. So I definitely would be out a lot of money. It was declared a federal holiday finally in the United States on June 26th, which, by the way, my wedding anniversary, in 1870. Also, a little fun fact: the first eggnog ever made, the person who made the first eggnog was Captain Johnson in Jamestown, which I thought was pretty cool. And a real quick last bit of information, I guess, because this is not as well as I had hoped. I had done a whole project back in college for this, and I found it really interesting. And of course, can't find that project. But construction workers started building the Rockefeller Christmas tree tradition in 1931. Mr. Rockefeller has some good money. But I had mentioned before a little bit of Yule winter solstice stuff that you all should kind of do, even if you don't celebrate that or, whatever. These are just some good things to do towards the end of the year, anyways. It was coming into a new one. But basically, what I ask of you is to sit down, reflect on the year you had. Think about all the trials, all the heartache, all the joy, everything that had happened this year, and reflect on it. Write it down or draw it or however you wish to do so. Just reflect on it and write it down. And then set your intentions for next year. Whether it's to be more productive or to save more, or to be more attentive to your friends, whatever it is. Write that down. And anything you wish to get rid of, spending habits, eating habits, social media, whatever, write that down. Fold it 3 times. And then burn it to make sure you do it in a container that is fireproof and away from acetone. And I make note to that because of the fact that I once almost burnt my face. Well, I did burn my face. You definitely don't want to do that. That way you get rid of all that negative energy and you're welcoming in new energy. And then finally, the last thing I would ask of you is to write down wishes from now to the end of the year. Write down wishes that you want to come true for next year. Fold it 3 times, put it in a jar, and then seal it with wax. And then that way, you have everything kind of put in motion for next year. And you know what you want to bring to the 2025 year. And you want to kind of have to look forward to or look ahead to. It's always rough towards the end of the year. Myself included, it's definitely not easy. But if you're proactive and you take those moments to do those things, then it's putting good energy out there. And that's really what we want. We want a better 25 because we need it. I know this was a very short episode, but we're gonna do 2 oracles, and then I am going to bounce tonight. Definitely, if you have any topic ideas, then obviously drop them in the comments below or reach out individually, whatever it is. Just let us know and we will do what we can to make those come true. The first one we're going to do is a nice simple one. It's with the moon, which I don't want to say doing a lot with the moon recently, which has been, I guess, fixated. Let's see. And the next thing, more already with my hand. So it is moon, which the keywords are joy, surprise, and wonder. This is a lovely thought and it comes to inform you that a sprinkling of gold moon dust is about to be distributed in your life. What does that mean exactly? Well, it means that magic has been activated and wonderful things are about to happen for you and your loved ones. This card represents a sudden, unexpected turn of events that leads you to a place of great joy and happiness. It might indicate a happy coincidence, a lucky windfall. It is a nice card for those who are feeling old, jaded, and in need of a pick-me-up. It will reignite your senses of wonder and awe in this magical world we live in. While it's not an energy that sticks around for long, we will know when it's playing out in your life because you will experience something that simply blows you away. Enjoy it for what it is and take the chance to make some lasting memories. Which is, I think, very fitting with the holiday season upon us. We all could use a little bit of that. That was my next one. Now for the not so nice one, which this is very This one is stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some bullshit. With being said, wake up and enjoy this life for a little bit longer. So we have the new year. And we take the new year, open it with open arms, and loving and peace. And I will try to do another episode before the holidays, but if not, have a very wonderful Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you do celebrate. Hopefully it's a great and joyous one, and we will see each other soon. Have a great night until we see each other again.